Hello, welcome back. Continuing with the previous video. So now we will practice the problems on pyramid. On one pyramid, that is, let us take an example of a hexagonal pyramid. Hexagon. Already you have seen in previous video. You have seen how to draw the projections for pyramids. For prism and cylinder. So in prism, we discussed two conditions. One, it is resting on side as well as resting on corner. Again, cylinder also we discussed in the previous video. So now at this in this video, we will try to solve the problems on pyramids and cones. Pyramids and cones. So now let us take one example. Hexagonal pyramid, base 30 mm, axis 70 mm is resting on HP with one of its base edges such that resting edge is inclined at 45 degrees to VP and base is inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Draw the projections. So now it is a hexagonal pyramid. So base is inclined. Base is inclined. Base is inclined means axis also inclined with the ground or HP. When axis is inclined with the ground, before inclined with the ground, it was perpendicular to the HP. Perpendicular to HP means true shape is obtained in the top view. First to draw the top view. Here see the condition. So base edge resting on base edge, that means one side perpendicular, one side perpendicular. If the same problem is asked for corner means, then this corner comes here. Already you know those differences and all. So now it is resting with its base edge, one side perpendicular. In this position, construct the hexagon, mark the center point, join all the edges because this is a pyramid. It is a pyramid. Now project the axis line upward. What is the height given? 70 mm. Take the 70 mm on the axis line, then draw the projections upwards from all the points, and you know the notations, how to mark the notations. Here I have marked as A, B, C, D, E, F. According to this, here also you will get the points. Here B visible, C visible, D visible, E not visible, F not visible, A not visible. Then join all the points with the vertex point, that is O dash, which is at a height of 70 mm. Now you have to tilt this front view such that base is inclined. Base is inclined at 30 degrees. So anywhere on the XY line, mark the point, draw the base line at an angle of 30 degrees, transfer these distances. Here it is resting on edge, therefore there are 2 points, B dash and A dash. Resting on corner means there will be 1 point. Here it is edge, B dash and A dash. Transfer the distance. So to this base line from the midpoint, draw perpendicular line, 90 degree perpendicular line, and transfer this height on this axis line, join the end generator, that is slant edges, and you are getting different view. Then projections downwards, projections horizontal. So now mark the points A vertical, A horizontal, B vertical, B horizontal, C vertical, C horizontal. Similarly D and E and F also. Okay. Now looking from the top, B and A is not visible. B and A is not visible. Remaining edges are all visible. So here join A to F, E, D, C and B. But A and B in a dashed line. Similarly, from O dash vertical projector, from O horizontal projector, that is the position of the O. Join, connect O to A visible, O to F visible, O to E visible, O to D visible, O to C visible, and O to B visible. And these visible lines will be depending upon the angle. If the inclination is more or less, the edges, visible edges may change. Alright. Now the third stage. In the third stage, what is given? Resting edge is inclined at 45 degrees. Resting edge is inclined. Here which is the resting edge? BA is the resting edge. BA is the resting. This is BA is the resting edge. And here the inclination is 45 degrees. Now anywhere here draw a thin line. At 45 degrees draw an inclined line. And the resting edge is, here it is AB. Take this AB distance, transfer here, transfer here. Okay. Then similarly transfer the points here. from this AB to this line, take this distance, so mark here. Then from this point to the end, transfer here, draw the vertical lines. Then from this point to F and this point to C, that is midpoint to F and midpoint to C. Here midpoint to F, midpoint to C. Similarly, the midpoint to E and midpoint to D, that also transfer here. So you will get a hexagonal base, right? So now this is the center. This is the center, that is the center of the base point. So here draw one thin line at an angle of 90 degrees and mark this height, this from this base, center of the base to this vertex point. Transfer here. According to this figure, connect all the edges, according to this figure. Here AB is hidden, here also AB is hidden. Just transfer the figure as it is to the given condition. Now similarly, vertical projections. First draw vertical projections from the base points, horizontal projections from the base point. Compared to the prism cylinder, the pyramids are very easy to construct. Okay, so now here, so it is like this. Now looking from the front here, so all these edges are visible edges, make a thick line base. Then similarly from O vertical projection, O dash horizontal projection, join all the edges with the vertex point, okay. Here, so which is not visible, those points here, O dash and F dash is not visible. From here, looking from here, you are looking from here. OC is visible, OD is visible, OD is visible, then OE is visible, OF also visible, OF not visible, it will be the other line. So now this is not visible, F also not visible, A also not visible, okay. B visible. Suppose if this line like this, B not visible, but according to this position, so here you can see the B. So B visible. Now which is not visible? O dash F dash not visible, make hidden lines. O dash A dash not visible, make hidden lines. That's all. Okay. So like this, you can practice any number of problems. Just I am showing one problem with the same condition. This is inclined with HP. Same inclined with VP, pyramids you can practice. You can practice with edge condition, you can practice with corner condition, axis inclined with HP and axis inclined with VP. Any number of problems, okay, you can practice. Okay, so now that is about the hexagonal pyramid. Now coming to another one. Already you know it in previous videos you have seen, that is resting with its triangular face or slant face on HP on VP. So same problems I am repeating here, not repeating but continuation with the third stage. Okay. So here we will take one problem. Hexagonal pyramid, base side 30 mm, axis height 60 mm, rest on one of its base edges with triangular face containing that edge is on HP. It is then tilted such that plane containing the resting edge is inclined at 30 degrees to VP. Draw the projections. This is the problem. So here the object is hexagonal pyramid. So when the slant face is on HP, when slant face is on HP means before resting with slant face on HP, perpendicular to HP. So axis perpendicular to HP. True shape is obtained in top view. Draw the top view such that it is given as a slant face. This is the slant face. If edge is given, you have to bring the corner here, slant edge, but here it is slant face, right. This is the slant face. In this position, construct the hexagon, mark the notations, vertical projection, axis line, take the height on the axis line, then join the parts, already you know it. That is, then notations A, B, C, D, E, F, G, E, F, then looking from the front, B visible, C visible, D visible, E not visible, F not visible, A not visible. Mark it. Now this slant face, that is triangular face, is to be on HP, on HP. Take this distance, O dash and B dash, mark here, O dash and B dash. Then take this B dash and D dash using compass, mark arc. Then take D dash and O dash, from O dash cut that arc, join it, you will get a triangle. So that its slant face is on HP. Transfer this distance here and join with vertex, that will be axis as well as the edge also. Now looking from the top, okay, before that draw the vertical projections downwards, horizontal projections. Looking from the top, all are here visible. A and B is not visible, that is OA and OB, which is on the base not visible, but other edges are visible. First make the face complete visible, then join with the O. Here OA not visible, dashes, OB not visible, dashes. So up to here, in previous videos also you have seen problems on cone, pyramid and all that. Now we have to rotate this top view. What is given here? It is then tilted such that the plane containing the resting edge is inclined at 30 degrees to VP, 30 degrees to VP. Here which is this is the triangular face, on which edge it is resting? On AB it is resting. AB is the edge, it is resting face with the face. Now at an angle of 30 degrees you draw the inclination line. See here, take this AB line, so mark here, AB line, mark here. Then so you have to transfer here, you have to transfer, so here take this distance, this much of distance. So from here draw a line, draw parallel line. Then again this line also, draw the line. So already you have marked, and from center to this distance, from center to this distance, and from center to distance. So but this for tilting, the easy method is, even if you tilt the 30 degrees or AB line or axis line, both are same, this corner line also you can tilt in any manner, just to transfer the distances here. Then similarly from this center, that is base, center on the base, draw 90 degrees perpendicular line. Take this height from here to here, from this here to here, length from here to here, transfer here, join all the edges as just you are tilting, just you are tilting. Here O dash, A dash, OA not visible, here also OA not visible. OB not visible, here also OB not visible. You are shown in a hidden lines. Now successfully you have tilted this object to such that the resting edge is inclined at 30 degrees. For this I suggest you to take line here at 30 degrees, then finally you can mark the distance edge. Okay, this is easy method. So anywhere mark the point, draw the line, and here you will get point. From here you can transfer easily distances here. Then vertical projections, horizontal projections. So here again, so here you may get confused, you may get some confusion. If you are having some confusions, join those edges with the thin lines. Okay, but you can easily identify which is hidden and which is visible. Looking from here, C visible, OC visible, OD visible, OE visible, OF also visible, but OA and OB are not visible. Here OA and OB are not visible. Okay, other all are visible here. So here A dash visible, sorry, this is O dash, A dash visible, B dash visible, not C dash, D dash, E dash and F dash. So OA not visible, OA not visible, it is in hidden lines. Okay, and that also in base. Right. Now join all these edges, visible edges, with the O dash. So finally you are getting the final front view. So first stage, second stage, third stage. Imaginary stage, first inclination, second inclination. Like this. Okay. Then another last one problem. A cone of base diameter 40 mm and axis 60 mm is lying on the VP on one of its generators. It is then tilted such that front view of the axis is inclined at 45 degrees to HP. with the apex nearer to HP. Draw the projection. So this is the cone. So up to here in previous videos also you have seen. Okay, now resting on VP. Resting on VP like this. Resting on VP. Before resting on VP on its end generator, axis perpendicular to VP, true shape is obtained in front view. Draw the front view. Divide the circle into 8 equal parts because the diameter is 40 mm. Then draw the projections downwards. Project the axis line. Take the height. How much height it is? 60 mm. On the axis line, join only outer parts. Okay, thick lines. So no need to join the inner other edges. Okay. Then the side, the end generator is resting on VP. On VP. That means top view should touch XY line. Take this line A to O. Mark here using compass. Right. Then take the base AE. As draw the arc. Then again O to E and O to E. Cut that arc. You will get a triangle. Then transfer these distances A to B, A to C, A to this distance D and E. Just transfer the distances. Don't join it, only outer lines, just join it. Then vertical projections, horizontal projections from here. So it is like this. So this complete face is visible. Make this face completely visible. Join only outer edges. Don't draw the lines from the inner points. Right. Now you have to rotate or tilt the front view such that its axis is inclined at 45 degrees to HP. So now anywhere on the axis line, draw 45 degrees inclined line at anywhere, but here the condition is given apex is nearer. That means O should be nearer to the reference line. If it is not given, you can rotate like this also. You can rotate like this, but it is given nearer means you should rotate like this. So anywhere point, mark the point here, take the distance up to here, transfer here, then axis line, the perpendicular to this axis line, that is baseline. Then transfer the distances horizontally and vertically like a graph. Like a graph. Mark the points. Here complete face is visible. Make it visible. Join with only outer edges. Join it. Outer lines. Right. Now you have to project the points downwards. Project the points, base points horizontal. Now carefully, because there will be more number of lines. Carefully locate the points A, B, C, D, E, F and G. So looking from the top, complete it is visible, make it thick. And join again O vertical, O horizontal, just join it. Okay. So that's all. But only thing you people have to practice. So in previous condition, that is axis inclined with HP and VP, we have practiced number of problems. Same problems continuation you can practice. Okay, bye.